Hi everyone, my name is Jacqueline Monje, or Jackie, and today I will be presenting to you my icon presentation. For my icon, I chose V. Neill because I'm familiar with her work and I'm obsessed with it. Starting off with her early life, Neill was born May 12, 1951 in Riverside, California. Fun fact, Neill shares the same zodiac sign as me, which is a Taurus, and her birth name is Mary Flores. At an early age, Neill wanted to become a makeup artist. At the age of 5, she said she fell in love with makeup and wanted to create monsters. Her interest in makeup came from Leo Lotito, who was a makeup artist for TV shows in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. For her education, she was going to school for fashion merchandising. After that, at the age of 18, she went to a science fiction convention for inspiration where she met Fred Phillip. He's the one who took her under his wing and landed her a job on the motion picture Star Trek. At that same science fiction convention, she saw men dressed as characters from Planet of the Apes, and she learned that they made their own masks. She asked if they can teach her how to do it, and one of the men looked at her and said, "But you're a girl." After that, Niels made it a point to learn everything she could to build her own skills and techniques. When it comes to how she learned everything, she credits herself. Everything she knows, she taught herself, with the exception of other artists who inspired her and who gave her tips and tricks. She credits being able to examine the work of John Chambers and Fred Phillip. In 2017, Niels was offered and accepted a position as Director of Education at Cinema Makeup School in Los Angeles, California. She was a judge on the sci-fi original series Face Off, which won a Critics' Choice TV Award. Niels also hosts a scholarship at that same makeup school called the V. Neill Legend of Makeup Scholarships to help new makeup artists who are entering the field. Some projects that she's worked on, some of you may be familiar with. She's worked on all of the Pirates of the Caribbean films, Austin Powers and Goldmember, The Hunger Games and The Hunger Games Catching Fire, Beetlejuice, Hook, Edward Scissorhands, and Mrs. Doubtfire. She's worked on many other films as well. Here are some pictures of her working on different films.
Trying to avoid was like the 70s or the 80s kind of look. We didn't want any of that type of eye makeup going on. We really wanted to have something that was like very avant-garde, things that you only really see like in magazines that nobody would ever really wear in real life. And we kind of took that and took it to the next step. We kind of got even more far out, and then we bleached everybody's eyebrows. So there was a lot of women that had the no eyebrow look, which right in itself takes somebody to a whole other level of bizarreness. So, and we even did some of the men, which was really fabulous, some of the younger men. So we had some really wild looks on everybody. Even the men had colored hair. Their hair was set. They wore makeup. I mean, everybody was done, and it was just wild and fabulous. It was kind of like Jean-Paul Gaultier on acid.
Neill has won 3 Academy Awards for the films Beetlejuice, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Ed Wood. She's won an Emmy Award for The Shining, a Daytime Emmy for Pee-wee's Playhouse, and a Saturn Award for Beetlejuice, Batman Returns, Ed Wood, and Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Thank you so much for watching my presentation.